Assalamualaikum viewers, welcome to my channel Nikkis Cookbook. Today's recipe is a recipe of focaccia bread. Now this bread is an oven baked Italian bread, similar in style and texture to a pizza. And it is served as a side dish, or it can also be used as a sandwich bread. It is very flavorful. And now for this we need around 3/4 cup of warm water. Into this I have added 2 teaspoons of sugar, 1.5 teaspoon of dry active yeast, instant yeast. Give it a good mix, and now we will let the yeast ferment for 15 minutes. Just cover it and keep it aside. Next we require 300 grams of maida, that is plain flour. Into this we will add 1/4 cup of semolina, that is rava, 1 teaspoon of salt. Mix it up together and then keep it aside. Now into this we will be adding the active yeast. You can see it is all frothy and it is all bloomed up. That means it is activated now. Now we will be adding the whole portion of this yeast into our dough and then knead it. Now I have added more water into the same container, and then added more if you require, and then it should be a tight dough. And then in the end we will be adding 1 teaspoon of olive oil. Knead it till you have a smooth texture on the dough, and then sprinkle in some olive oil again, maybe around 2 teaspoons of olive oil, and then spread it onto the surface. And then keep it aside for fermentation for 1 hour. Now after 1 hour, this is how it is. Our dough has completely bloomed up and it has, become spongy. Now we are just going to deflate all the air from this dough and going to knead it onto the surface. We are just going to knead it to smoothen it out. Maybe for around 5 minutes, just knead it to smoothen it. You will come to know that the dough is ready once you press your finger onto the dough and the dough bounces back, like how it is bouncing back on this. This means that the dough is perfect. And now we are going to put it into a pan which is lined up with a parchment paper. You can use any vessel, any container. And then again we are going to just pierce the dough with our finger so that it retains moisture and it does not become dry. And onto this we will add in our toppings. I have used garlic here, some olives, some chopped tomatoes. You can even use cherry tomatoes here, and some chopped onions. The toppings can be of your choice. And then we are going to sprinkle in some salt and some mixed herbs. And then again we will pour in some olive oil. Around 2 to 3 teaspoons of olive oil goes on top of this. And then cover it with a cloth and then keep it aside for 20 minutes again till the dough rises a little. After 20 minutes, you can see that our dough has risen. It has become more fluffier. And now we are going to bake it for around 35 to 40 minutes at 210 degrees Celsius. And after 35 minutes, you can see that the bread is ready. it is really moist and it is crispy on the exteriors, and the base is also crispy and the interior is really spongy. It is a very flavorful bread. I hope you like my recipe. Please do give it a try, and please do subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon for notifications. And until next time, goodbye.